right, so... All right, we have a combo deck of sorts here. So we have Modern Staple Training Ground at the core of what we're doing here. Activated abilities on creatures you control cost 2 generic mana less. This effect cannot reduce an ability to less than 1 mana. We have Pack Rat. We have Tasigur. And we have Modern Staple Izzet Guildmage here. So Izzet Guildmage, along with Training Grounds and Manamorphose, lets us generate mana equal to the number of cards we want to draw, and then draw any number of cards from our deck. So this copying a thing only costs 1 mana with Training Ground out. So we can pay 1 mana to copy a Manamorphose and then net 2 mana from it. So it's technically not infinite because you are obligated to draw a card when you Manamorphose, which means at some point you do deck out. This deck does have some okay cantrips, as okay as cantrips get in Modern. And we have some discard spells, and we have some lightning bolts, so like maybe we cannot die because our combo is a little bit slow and clunky, but we'll see. We've played Pack Rat in the past before, and like it's been a card that like steals this game. What do you think of Reanimation in here? Like K-Command, Rise, Fall, and Claim Fame. K-Command's probably not terrible. I think those other ones are kind of slow and clunky. Liliana, the Last Hope's probably good as well. Looks like a 3-2. All right, let me keep this on the draw. Now, the new non-rotating format will definitely not have fetch lands in it. I'm excited to concede to a Blood Moon next turn. Can I afford to play around a Blood Moon? Probably. Looking for a black fetch. All right, Blood Crypt will do in a pinch. Let's just cast Inquisition plus Serum Visions next turn. Are they just playing snow-covered lands to be cheeky? I think they might just be playing snow-covered lands to be cheeky. Confirmed cheeky. You can't get rid of that card. It's the card the deck's named after, chat. I play snow-covered lands to be cheeky. Yep. So they have Mountain, Double Temper in hand. I'm gonna shock this in, play this. I'm gonna go ahead and just bolt this now so I don't get, like, got by prowess triggers. We have 2 rats next turn. I'd encourage you to look at my lands. It's funny, Delta. We win by just copying Bolt 40 times after drawing the deck. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Fetches are particularly bad when looked at from streaming paper magic angle for obvious reasons. You see them as bad in Moto and Arena where the shuffle times aren't a factor. Yeah, I think so. It's still just like kind of tedious. So I think I'm going to play out the Pack Rat as bait here. Man, how sweet would it be if we comboed in the first game? Wow, that's aggressive. Kids today have no respect. I'm about to get gut-shotted and killed. Just lightning bolted and killed. Oh, yeah, I should change the title. Thank you. Okay, step 1, didn't die. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Do 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 do. I actually get to 12 them with this lightning bolt next turn. Rut-row Raggy. Rut-row Raggy. Whoa. Living on a prayer. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're very dead now. Boo-do-do. Boo-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. They were in the tank there. That means we're not dead? Oh, no! Oh, no! Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. That was just like a good, clean example of like what happens in Modern when you try and do something sweet. It's just like, oh, something sweet, huh? It'd be a darn shame if something with brutal efficiency showed up and messed up your day. Full of faithless lootings and lightning bolts. People always want to board in Damping Sphere in this matchup, and I don't think it's right. I think I just bring in the Collective Brutalities and the Abrade and run it. Is Leyline good enough here? Are they graveyard based enough that that's worth bringing in? I'm actually not sure. It's possible. They're definitely a Phoenix deck. There was a Phoenix in their bin. They just like killed us that game without doing anything like that is the thing. Yeah, I guess they have Bedlam too. Yeah, Leyline should probably come in. Leyline does not stop madness, that is correct. Just gonna take their velocity here. Just hopefully leave them stranded with a little bit awkward cards. Where does the mana come from to copy Bolt enough times? Manamorphose. Apologies, you can probably hear my kids in the background. It is a weekend, so they are home. I'm looking forward to. Christy and I are supposed to close on our new house January 10th, and it will have a room that's getting soundproofed in it. Even before we get it fully soundproofed, the new house has a basement instead of just being a bi-level, so there can be an entire floor in between my stream room and my children. I remember when this was a diaper changing stream. Listen, if there was an Olympic event for speed diapers, I'd be in it. Nothing if not efficient. Yeah, I'm super excited. The house basically checked off almost everything we wanted. Like, it has a mostly finished basement that has one unfinished room in it that I'll be able to finish into a studio. I'm just gonna let this happen, because if they tap out and we draw a land, we actually combo them. I have hearing loss from shrieking in the early days. I'm sure you're not alone. Wow, double bird fiery madness. Yeah, the opponent's dead if we draw a land. When I give bits, do you get it all or just switch to cut? No, so bits, Twitch, the person getting the bits pays the cut. So like when you cheer 100 bits, I get a whole dollar. Yeah, we need 4 mana to do the thing, so we can play the Guildmage here. And then if I had another land, Manamorphose with Guildmage goes arbitrarily large, and we draw our entire deck while making mana. And then somewhere in there, we draw Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Bolt our opponent out of the game by copying it a bunch. Oh, you do need 5 mana, don't you? Yeah, you're super right. I was thinking this cost 1 less too, but this is only activated abilities. Yeah, it's definitely 5. Super right that it's 5. Yeah, we can bolt. No, they have double Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, we're dead. We're probably dead. Are your children getting murdered? You must be new to children. That's just how 3- and 4-year-olds sound when they're excited. All right, onward, upward, backward, forward. Rats, chat. Our 3-card combo that needs 5 mana to go off was brutalized by a deck that was efficient. Welcome to Modern. Enjoy your stay. No, not quite bedtime yet. Those were happy screams. Those were we're playing screams. Children are really just scream boxes until they get past baby 7. Yep, pretty much. Scream boxes. That's a good way to describe it. Because you have to play Archmage, play Manamorphose, have 1 mana to activate. Yay! We're playing against Tron, and we drew both copies of Fatal Push. Yay! Well, at least it'll be a... Oh, wait. It's always so exciting when, like... We're probably still screwed, but they are at least playing bad Tron, so we've got that going for us. We're probably still screwed. The Fatal Pushes are still dead, but, you know, they're not playing good Tron at least, so we've got that going for us. I'm gonna elect not to play into the Remand this turn and just end step. Thought Scour. Okey-doke. Well, they have Oblivion Stone in their hand, to be fair. But yeah, there's a chance because they tapped out here, though, that, like, if they don't find Tron, I guess they get to play Oblivion Stone and then crack it later. We did in fact find ourselves a Fatal Push target, though. Look at that, chat. We drew another pack rat. That's exciting. Who's excited for all my pack rats? I know I am. Do-do-do-do. Why wouldn't they... They want to hold up Remand? I mean, do you think I'm casting a spell? I have a pack rat. Why would I cast a... Why would I cast a spell? I have a pack rat. So they'll play the mine. Okie dokie. I have 3 copies of Damping Sphere, so I can feel like I have a chance. I have a Spell Pierce and I have a Dispel. Yeah, Brutality's probably fine. Bolt and Terminate are pretty bad. Pretty easy and easy out. Oh, I need a Bolt to combo. Yeah, that's true. Need a Bolt to combo. Good call, good call. Did I get the bolt in? I did get the bolt in. Sweet. Brutality costs too much mana to be part of the combo. For people that are suggesting I bring in cards that are currently in my sideboard, please tell me what card I should cut and why I should cut it. Instead of me telling you your ideas are bad, instead, you should tell me why your ideas are good. That opens a dialogue instead of just turning it into me telling you your ideas are bad. You don't have infinite mana. You literally don't have infinite mana. You can't choose to not draw a card with Manamorphose. So you will deck and you will die because you decked. It's not how Magic works. No, Manamorphose is part of the deck's combo, so we're not cutting the combo. The combo is probably how we steal this. Although Trading Grounds into Pack Rat might steal it too. My deck doesn't have better cards to bring in. Hider is what changed. There are maps, mages, another not really. It's good against map exactly turn 2 on the play. But otherwise it leaves a lot to be desired. Gonna go for the turn 5 kill here. Hope they don't have Tron Sweeper. I could try and stick Damping Sphere here, but Damping Sphere actually gives my opponent more selection because Damping Sphere would give them something that they could counterspell with Condescend or Remand or something like that to see more cards. So if they have Tron P Sweeper, we're dead. If they don't, they're dead. Which again, just like every Tron game comes down to it. Like, do they have the Sweeper? If not, my creature deck wins. If not, if they do, we die. So, am I dead yet? Single blocker won't do it. There's Tron. Conceding to Cyclonic Rift. Good chat. Good chat. Yeah, that would have been a great situation for Abrade to get rid of Oblivion Stone. I mean, it would have gotten rid of it in the sense that we would have targeted Oblivion Stone with Abrade, and then our opponent would have blown Oblivion Stone up because they had Tron. So, technically, the Oblivion Stone would have left the battlefield, but it just the entire battlefield would have left with it. Womp, womp, womp. Yep. Yep. Our EDH combo lost to an EDH staple. Yeah, I agree, Steam Plugger Boss. This feels like a deck that's trying to do something that's incredibly sweet, but it doesn't have enough interaction in it, and Modern is just this brutal and efficient format, and like this deck's best linear draws just aren't quick enough. I guess you could theoretically go turn 1 Training Ground, turn 2 Guildmage, turn 3 combo with Morphos, but like that's incredibly unlikely. So this deck technically can kill on turn 3, but like not actually. Like the amount of time that's gonna happen, and like you're not disrupted. And like your combo, like in Modern, if your combo gets disrupted by Lightning Bolt, your backup plan generally needs to be really good because there's a lot of Lightning Bolt-esque decks in the format. Decks that have efficient creature removal in them. I mean, this hand kind of has a curve. We get to go discard spell, Izzet Guildmage, snap discard spell. We're gonna get soft stubbed here. Or just a Thought Scour. Give me that fat stubby D. Yeah, also, like, Storm can technically win the game without a dork, right? So long, Snappy. Yeah, magic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna be done with this one. Yeah, so just to like have a wrap-up segment at the end here to talk about why we think it's bad. So you could theoretically kill on turn 3 by going Training Ground into Guildmage into Manamorphose on 3, Guildmage, copy Manamorphose, make a bunch of mana, draw your deck. But just that combo takes 3 specific cards during which you have no time to cantrip into them to make that happen. And then on top of that, that combo gets disrupted by literally any piece of point removal, which means your combo's often not going to work, which means the deck past the combo needs to be a reasonable, cohesive deck. And like, this deck's like resembling like Grixis midrange or control, and like Grixis midrange and Grixis control neither of those are playable Modern decks, right? Like they're not decks that you consistently see putting up results. So like we've taken this fragile combo and jammed it into an archetype that's already not particularly playable, and we've just made a deck that already struggles worse by adding some things that are kind of cute to it.